What makes a high value man? That's what I'm going to tell you. And the best way to become a high value man. So, high value men, they know a little about a lot. They don't specialize, and they bring forth a mindset, a ambition. And if you're doing business with a high value man, you could truly build your company a lot. He's got connections. He's got what some people would call the magic touch in business. You want to be like him, right? Everyone does. But in order to become him, you need to be hardworking, diligent, humble, and most importantly, you need to have humility. If you don't have humility, you won't be him. So a high value man, right? He's fit. He definitely works out. So that's the first thing you should start on. It builds discipline. It builds your mindset. So you should work out. A high value man's also dangerous, right? So you should also try and take some, martial arts or boxing, preferably boxing if you're like. If you don't want to go to the ground and get your head kicked in, you should probably do boxing. In a street fight. But if you want to be like a fighter in a cage, then martial arts is definitely better. And even on my way to a high value man, I don't exactly know the best of these topics. Like sales. Every person needs to learn sales, but I couldn't tell you exactly what sales is. I do know my best, interpretation of what that would be is you, instead of trying to sell them on it, you should ask questions and you should challenge them in a way, and you have to present your best offer. That's all I could tell you about sales, but you should learn sales, and I'm trying to learn how to learn sales. And so you can become successful, fit, but your friends. Don't try to be friends with a bunch of broke people. I get it's hard to find friends who are in high places. And I get the fact that you might not even be able to. But you have to at least try. And your mindset, this is the most important thing. You have to be successful, be fit, be dangerous, have all those little tiny boxes checked off before you can truly finish your mindset. And you need to have the mindset of, I'm big, I'm bad, but I could be bigger and badder. I can always learn to be bigger and badder. And a high value man, from what I've seen, they are forged after they've had their success. A high value man is forged during his peak and even after his peak, because to truly be a completely high value man, you need need to be comfortable with having nothing. Let's say if you were successful, right? And you had everything, and then you suddenly had all of that stripped away from you. Would you still be the same person? Or would it be like you're running nude in a park? Because high value men, they just have this sort of aura, this confidence that oozes off of them. And they've worked on this aura, this mentality for as long as you could imagine. They have been doing this their whole life, more or less. And they usually didn't have the same tools you did. And that's why, in order to become like a high value man, you do need to wait. It isn't going to take you your whole life. It might take you a decade to become a really high value man. But if you're saying, oh, I'm a high value man, then you aren't a high value man. A truly high value man speaks actions, not words. Actions determine the person you are. I could say I'm an arsonist. I'm not. I'm not an arsonist. Not unless I do it. So keep that in mind on your goal, in your pursuit of being the best man you could be.